How do you speak of the infinite? Some say, you don't. But others? They write psalms, chant hymns, paint cathedrals, and call it Kataphatic Theology. Kataphatic Theology is the attempt to speak about God through what can be said. Through light, love, wisdom, and justice, words that affirm the divine. Not by silence, but by symbol, song, and metaphor. It is naming the unknowable with reverent poetry. Apophatic Theology says, God is not this, not that, beyond all language. Kataphatic replies, God is light, God is shepherd, God is love. One empties the mind to touch mystery, the other fills the heart with metaphors to draw closer. Two paths, one destination. When a painter paints Christ's face, when a poet calls God rock or mother, when a child whispers thank you to the stars, they're doing Kataphatic Theology. It's not about precise definitions, it's about experiencing God through presence, through beauty, through being. Of course, there's a danger. Words can box God in, images can become idols. But silence alone can feel cold. Kataphatic Theology embraces risk because love speaks. It dares to name the unnameable, not to trap it, but to touch it. In Christianity, when Jesus says, I am the bread of life, or I am the light of the world, that's Kataphatic. In Hinduism, when the divine is called Krishna, Vishnu, or Lakshmi, gods with stories, colors, and desires, that's Kataphatic. It's in the Psalms, in Sufi poetry, in Buddhist chants. To speak the sacred is a universal impulse. Kataphatic Theology is why churches echo with music, why stained glass glows with meaning, why people call God Father, Mother, Beloved, or Friend. Because sometimes, the soul must sing. And silence, however holy, is not always enough. Kataphatic Theology reminds us, to name is to know, to describe is to draw near. And though no word will ever be enough, to speak of love, to name light, to whisper the sacred, is already a kind of grace.